Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the unique software on the iPod Touch 4th generation. So I'm not really going to go over iOS in general. More than likely you are familiar with the operating system. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with the kind of the unique things to the iPod Touch that are new. So first let's go ahead and start with FaceTime. So FaceTime is pretty simple. I do have a demo of it up, but basically FaceTime, you can go ahead and you pick through your favorites, you can go through recent, you can go ahead and go through your contacts, go through there. It's pretty simple, but again, not going to really get into FaceTime all that much. It's pretty simple, you just go ahead and click a button, you just want to call somebody and you hang up, so it's not a big deal. So now go ahead and go over and take a look at go ahead and take a look at the camera app. The camera app works pretty well. As you can see here, you can go ahead and flip the camera. So there we go. So there, now it's on the rear-facing camera. And I'm going to go ahead and flip it over to the front-facing camera. Works pretty well. It just takes 1 second. Down here, you can go ahead and take it on video, or you flip it over here, take stills. So actually now I've got the front-facing camera on. So if I want, I can go ahead and take a picture. Or I can go ahead and flip it over here and take a little video. So let's just go ahead and... So it's recording, so blah blah blah, just a short little clip to record. Hit it again to stop recording. Now if we want, we can go ahead and jump over to the camera roll. And so that was the video we just did. So we can go ahead and watch the video, we can do some different things. We can, for example, email the video or send it to YouTube. We can go ahead and back, forward, we can play, or we can go ahead and scrub. And in the iPod Touch 4th generation, there is the iMovie application, which is $4.99 in the App Store. There also is, you can go ahead and do some basic editing. So, say we just want to trim this, so, whoops, let me grab that. So we can go ahead and trim this. Let's say we want it to start right here, and we want it to end right here. Now, obviously, let's go ahead and trim it up just a little bit more. So obviously, it's not that great, but for, general kind of stuff, maybe, you just started with your friends and you want to, pause and cut out the first few seconds, it does work just fine. So that's the camera application. It does work pretty well. That's pretty much it as far as the unique software. Game Center, which is, it's pretty straightforward. Of course, I have done another video on that, so I'm not going to go ahead and get into it on here. But in general, it's very, very quick, very, very speedy, and the applications are pretty cool on the iPod Touch 4th generation.